Hello, Valentine. There, saying my boy.
Adam Cole is going to be back in AEW. Well, soon, but he's kind of still taking a little bit of baby steps. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, according to the news we have, Adam Cole is recovering enough to a point where he can start training again. He hasn't started it yet. He's going to start it soon, according to the reports. He was, injured, taken out all the way back in September 2023. Apparently, he was backstage in the latest Dynamite, which was August 14th, and just doing it up backstage. So this really reminds me of Kenny Baum, Randy Orton, when he had that picture leaked of him going to the Performance Center. Like that's when we knew after so many months after his surgery that he was finally in a good physical condition enough to start training again. And I think just a couple of months after that at Survivor Series, that's when we saw him return. So I'm going to make a quick prediction here. I'm going to say Adam Cole, whenever he starts training, they're saying it soon. I think he has like 5 months most. I think he'll be back.
5 months most. So you think it's that long? Last time we saw Adam Cole, he was walking without the cane, without the crutch. So I mean, he was already on his feet. Now he debuted at All In. Do you remember what year that was?
Oh, no way. Let me look it up.
But do you think it's possible we get an Adam Cole appearance at All In this year to kind of wrap all things back up when he's like, okay, this is where I debuted. Now this is where I'm coming back.
Debuted in All In. I mean that's Tony Khan likes doing stuff like that. He's into stats like that. I think that's way more than likely to happen.
Yeah. And like you said, if it does take about 5 months, I don't see anything wrong with them getting him out there, cut a promo. If he can do any moves to anybody, let him do something real quick and simple where it's not hard on him. Like even if it's just throwing a few punches to knock somebody out and then have him like standing behind two guys, you're still kind of protecting him because he's not ready, but make it look like he's ready. Or have him come out there like selling his leg and they'd be like, oh, Adam Cole is cleared, this and that. He could play that heel like type of character until he actually gets ready. Did you pull up the year?
It is 2021, September 5.
2021. Come on, man. It's full circle. I think if they can get him out there at All In, they need to do it. But side of that, Kiro, this is one of the weirdest injuries I have ever seen. We kind of saw the same thing with CM Punk where he jumped in the crowd and broke his foot, but he wasn't out for this long, was he?
Not really, no. Like Adam Cole, it's just been confusing. Like you said, is he good? Is he walking? Is he in a wheelchair? Like what's going on? So this is the weirdest.
It had to be something. Had to be something that slowed down his progress because I know he was on the road for a long time while he was recovering. But I mean, just for him to be running to the ring, not even in the match wrestling, to be out of the ring for this long with a foot injury. Oh, it's tough for the man because I mean he's not the youngest. He's not the youngest.
I think that's it.
Pack of cookies in the in the pantry.
Perfect. Yeah.
Hey, I tried, fellas. But I mean, hey man, he's got to get back in there right now because ever since he's been gone, I think his name value has taken a big hit. And I don't even know if people are going to care for him when he gets back.
That's what I always think about Adam Cole. When he first joined the AEW and lost to Orange Cassidy, I thought his career was over. He just keeps coming back and back and back. And even though the stuff he did with MJF, I wasn't 100% big fan of it, it still won the people over to a point where All In was MJF versus Adam Cole for the main title at the main event. So he somehow does it. But yeah, what I want to see from Adam Cole when he eventually returns, whether it's at All In, which like the plan you laid out would be awesome, or, like I predicted, 5-6 months later when he's completely healed. Just, man, like I want to see Randy Orton type growth where he looks like an alligator, looks crazy. I don't want to see skinny Adam Cole anymore. Like, from what I can remember, I remember watching Chris Danger's documentary and Adam Cole was there. Basically, what he said was, back in the day, wrestling was my number one thing. And now I want to get into video games like you do, Chris Danger. Like, so we're kind of reversed. So that's basically saying Adam Cole kind of has a wrestling in the back burner, and that's why he's getting this injured. Because if you have the wrestling in the back burner, that means you're basically not training as much. I would assume it's just an assumption. And if you don't train as much, this is what happens. You get injured, whether it's in the ring or whether it's, strength training where you strengthen your body so that these type of injuries don't happen. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think he just not been prudent enough in the last couple of years. Uh, I'll be honest. He gives it his all when he gets into the ring. Absolutely like banger performances, but I think it's just lack of I guess work outside of the ring that's doing this to
I
him.
was going to say, is that enough? Giving your all while you're in the ring, is that enough? Because I think he needs more than that. If they're looking at him as one of their top guys, you can't come out there looking like just a dude who's going to the gym for his first day, spaghetti noodle arms and legs. He just looks like a guy out there. And they say he's 6'1", and he's absolutely not 6'1". So I don't know, man. I think he needs to get it together as far as the look and everything. Like you said, he needs to get on that Randy Orton diet, whatever alligator
Yeah.
pills he's taking, and he needs to come back big, swole, jacked up, because I think that's going to help his health long run. Because CM Punk actually survived his match with Drew McIntyre, and I think him actually putting on that muscle mass probably helped him out. So I think Adam Cole probably needs to do the same thing.
Yeah, but CM Punk did that in the WWE when he got to the WWE. Now, I wonder why that is. Like, is it because WWE is like being more cautious when keeping him away from everybody so that they can like have the time and he doesn't have to care about that stuff? Or is WWE being more prudent and kind of like nudging CM Punk along and saying like, hey, we got this facility here. It would be cool if you worked out. Let's help you do this, that.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah,
Yeah, I
like
think
he's
so.
definitely bulked up, CM Punk has. And in AEW, he was also getting injured a lot. And like as far as the body types go, I think Adam Cole and CM Punk looked pretty similar. So
True.
I really do think Adam Cole needs to step it up when it comes to the training, and then yeah, just the way your body looks. I mean, like forget everything. Wrestling is a vanity business, as everybody says, because everybody
Mm-hmm.
says it. It's the truth. Like I don't know. Like you said,
And I
Kenny,
think it's fair.
I think it
I
is
think
fair
it's
as well.
fair.
You look
If
at mm,
everybody got on Deonna Purrazzo for kind of getting out of shape, then it's fair to get on Adam Cole and guys like CM Punk too. But I think WWE probably told CM Punk like, listen, you got injured like 4 or 5 times back in AEW. You just came back for a simple Royal Rumble match, and you got injured here as well. You've been out of the ring for a long time. You got to do something different. And they probably got like their doctors or whoever to work with him and say, listen, if you bulk up, your body will, it'll treat you better. And I think that's got to be what happened, because he kept getting hurt in AEW and he was coming back looking the same. He got hurt at Royal Rumble. Now he's coming back looking pretty jacked up and coming out with his arms out the sleeves. I'm like, okay, he's kind of feeling himself. And he survived the Drew McIntyre match. So something's got to be working. I give him about 2 more before he gets injured again, but
we'll see.
surviving the Drew McIntyre match was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, like Punk also had to just let his beard go. He was looking much rougher in AEW.
He
In WWE
was.
is shaving a bit more. I guess the beard
Yep.
is back now, but yeah,
Yeah, but he was doing like the gray beard, looking like an old man in
yeah,
AEW.
yeah,
And in
yeah,
WWE, I think they told him like, "Yo, bro, you got to clean that up." So
yeah,
I mean, it's a good look for him now.
yeah. Adam Cole, I guess it's just gaming nowadays. I like gaming too, man. We both love gaming,
For
but
sure.
you gotta remember wrestling as well. Like, or if your intention is to do this one thing, just make it clear, I guess, so that
Hmm.
like I'm looking at Adam Cole. Like, where do you even put him when he comes back? Do you continue his feud with MJF? Do you do the Undisputed Era thing? Because like that's I think Bobby Fish is out of the company already,
Hmm.
and the storyline you kind of did it, and then you broke him up. Like it's all messed up. So where do you even put Adam Cole?
It's hard to say. I don't think you need to put him back in there with MJF right now. I think when he went face to face with MJF at that pay-per-view and they squashed it right there, they need to leave it right there. I don't even know if you need to continue with Adam Cole as a bad guy. I think they probably need to flip him back to a babyface, and because MJF is a heel right now. So, I mean, even if you want to get back to that down the line, you got to turn Adam Cole into a babyface and get him some wins under his belt to make people care about him again. Because for me, I mean, he was kind of on to something. I didn't like him in NXT, but I think in AEW he was doing pretty good. But I mean, it's too much ups and downs. Now he's been gone for so long. And honestly, after that devil stuff, that's what I
Yeah.
don't care about.
Quick question though. Do you know if WWE's outlook on Twitch and everything, like wrestlers are making their own platforms and earning money, has that changed? Because
I heard it did, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I don't see, well, I used to see clips and stuff of AJ Styles crashing out sometimes, but haven't seen anything like that here recently.
yeah, I mean, that
And
was
Zelina Vega, she was kind of going crazy too, but I don't know. Yes, Dakota Kai, she streams and stuff. I see her talking to people on X, so I guess he lightened it up.
so that was like one of the biggest things for Adam Cole. You know, like the freedom to do that. He might go back to the WWE with Triple H liking him a lot. Things might change.
Hmm.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm sure Triple H would love to grab him from under Tony Khan, and I don't know because it'll be tough because I'm sure he's got a lot of injury time added to his contract. So I don't know how soon he'd be able to get
Right.
up out of there.
Honestly, it feels like his whole career in AEW has been kind of injured. Very similar to
Injury.
Punk. Yeah.
Hmm. True. Hate to see it.